When it comes to manifesting, communicating and expressing what you truly want to give and receive is so powerful. There's an energy center in your body that governs communication, and when we unblock this energy center, it can be very helpful. But there is so much more to it than that, because this same energy center also unlocks your ability to rewrite your life story. And when you do that, you access synchronicities that were not previously available to you. In this video, I'm going to share what this energy center is all about and how you can tap into meaningful coincidences that will help you on your manifesting journey. And stay tuned, because at the end, I also have a meditation for you, which is designed to help you attract more synchronicities into your life. The energy center that I'm talking about is the throat chakra, and this is traditionally understood to govern communication. When we think about communication, we might go straight away to our voice, our speech, our ability to present ideas, to present ourselves, to communicate what we're thinking and what we're feeling. And this is absolutely essential for manifesting, right? For bringing into reality the things that we want to do, for expressing ourselves and sharing our gifts. But there is so much more to it than that. The way that I was able to really deepen my understanding of all the energy centers in the body was through a course I took called the Wheels of Light. And this is a course from the Four Winds Society, taught by Alberto Villoldo, who is sharing the perspective of the chakras from the Andean shamanic tradition. He explains that the kind of communication we're talking about in the throat chakra goes way beyond the verbal communication. It's also about listening. It's about telepathy, about our capacity to communicate in subtle ways way beyond speech. It's about communication with the whole of life, with your environment, with nature, with universal consciousness. But the thing that really blew my mind about Alberto Villoldo's perspective on the throat chakra was that this is the place where we get to rewrite the story of our life. And we can think of our life as a hero's journey. You're probably familiar with the characteristics of the hero's journey, right? Where there is a protagonist, the main character, and that's you. And they are setting out on a quest of some kind, where the nature of reality that they experience at the beginning gets completely transformed, where they have to go through different obstacles and they have to overcome those obstacles, where they find allies, where there's a big transformation in who they are, and where eventually they return to themselves, having learned all of these things, having come into right relationship with their environment, with themselves, and with this whole journey that they've been on. There was a study done in 2023 which showed that when people reframe the things that have happened in their life as a hero's journey, they find more meaning in their existence on this planet. And not only that, but they also become more resilient as people. And I'll share the link to that research below. But it just goes to show that when we actually step into our own authority, when we take back control of the stories of our life and create this amazing quest where we transmute and alchemize the struggles into gold, we feel so much better, we feel so much more empowered, and we feel able to be present in ourselves and in our experience in a completely different way. And on top of all of that, there's something even more incredible that Alberto Villoldo talks about. And it's that when we reframe our life in terms of a hero's journey, the universe starts speaking back to us in its own language. And that language is the language of synchronicity. Carl Jung is well known for his deep research into the phenomenon of synchronicity. The term synchronicity comes from the Greek word synchronous, which means together in time. And Carl Jung did define synchronicities as meaningful coincidences, but he also had a lot more complexity and depth of understanding of what this term means. And partly that was to do with things happening at the same time. He gives a beautiful example of being in his office with a client, and the client was telling him about a dream in which she was given a golden scarab. And as she's telling him about receiving this golden scarab in her dream, he hears a noise at the closed window behind him. He turns around and sees that there's an insect trying to get in. And he opens up the window, and it was the closest thing to a golden scarab that existed where he was living. The example shows one of the key characteristics of a synchronicity as Carl Jung understood it, which was that two events could happen at the same time, but they were not causally related. The woman describing her dream did not cause the beetle to fly in, and yet these occurrences were meaningfully entwined in some way. And there was an opportunity to make meaning out of this connection. I find this very intriguing and such a beautiful curiosity that is part of this life that we're living, really. And I love what synchronicities can show us about manifestation, because it's not just a case of some causal relationship between what we think, what we dream, what we vision, and a result. It's a much more subtle and complex relationship than that, in my humble opinion. It's actually about coming into a harmonious relationship with reality, with the universe, and finding our place as a creator within that relationship, so that the things that we want, that are in alignment with our soul's highest expression, can naturally come to us in an easy way, in a graceful way, and in a flowing way. So I love to think about synchronicities as a kind of guidance system for our manifesting journey, where we can see them as a sign that we are coming into that balanced relationship with the universe, where we are attuned to the natural flow of life, where we are more aligned with our soul's purpose, and importantly, where life is magical, where life is fun. I mean, I don't know about you, but whenever I experience a synchronicity, I feel so good. I feel so excited. I feel so alive. And I get this lovely kind of fizzing feeling of, I know that I'm in the right direction. One of the synchronicities I always remember is having said to a group of women that I was calling in some aspirations with, that I wanted to bring more magic into my life. And the day after that happened, I was cycling down the path that I cycle on every single day and had done for a good couple of years. And I looked up and I saw the word magic graffitied on the bridge that I had never even noticed before. And it just was such a lovely symbol. It was earlier on in my journey where synchronicities were less common, and it really meant a lot to me that I was having this sign from the universe telling me, you know, you're on the right path, you're calling in the right things, and you're good to go. I'm going to share some ways that you can start inviting more synchronicities into your life. But before I do that, if you are enjoying the video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Let me know, what are your experiences? Did you have any insights from watching this? So how can you open to more synchronicities in your life? Going back to the idea of becoming the author of your life story, you can start by reflecting on how you see your life differently if you reframe it as a hero's journey. What has been the quest? What struggles have you had to overcome? What transformation have you experienced? What allies have come to support you on the journey? How have you evolved? How have you transformed? What have you learned? And where might you be going? and see how differently you feel about some of the struggles and obstacles, because this really is an opportunity to transmute them into the medicine that they offer, not only you, but all the people that you come into contact with as well. Secondly, to invite more synchronicities in, it's a question of kind of settling back and becoming open and receptive and curious. Allow things to come into your awareness more frequently and more easily. And then when you do start noticing synchronicities, and classic ones are like seeing angel numbers or seeing feathers, or thinking of somebody and then they phone you, things like this, then you acknowledge them when they come and you really honor them. Actually, you can note them down to consolidate the fact that these things are coming more frequently. And you can also become more open to the idea that something you might have previously put down to being a coincidence offers you some meaning, offers you some guidance and direction. So just taking that time to really reflect on what something might mean can help you to consolidate it and allow you to act on it in a way that wouldn't really be available if you didn't think about it and process it in that way. And this is really not about trying to make synchronicities happen. This is about allowing things to come to you and through you, acknowledging them and celebrating them as you go. So let me offer you a short meditation that I've created to help you become more receptive to synchronicities in your life. Take a moment to settle into the present. Please do not do this meditation whilst you're driving. You can come into your body. Take some nice deeper breaths. As you exhale, allow any tensions in your body to gently soften. Dedicating this time just for yourself. Inhaling again, nice cleansing air, and exhaling, relax. And if it feels comfortable, place your palms facing up on your lap. This is a subtle signal of receptivity. And I'd like you to imagine yourself walking down a path with smooth and cool stones beneath your feet. And you sense that you are on a journey to somewhere magical, a sacred space where something is waiting to be unlocked. You come to a clearing and you find yourself in a beautiful garden. This is a garden full of fragrant flowers, luscious grasses. You can sense a sweetness to the air. Warm sun. And a sense that everything here is aligned with your highest good. You notice that in the center of this garden, there is a big, comfortable, inviting chair. You sit down in this chair And it's so soft and luxurious. You feel completely relaxed, just melting down, sitting in such comfort. You're able to just observe the garden all around you, and you notice a lilac butterfly. She's fluttering her wings and just dancing about in the air. And you know that you are about to make a connection. You know that you do not have to do anything in order to bring her towards you. And yet, she approaches you, hovers around your hand for a moment, and then so gently lands in your palm. You understand that this is a sacred moment. You stay completely still as you observe this beautiful butterfly. You feel so honored that she has made contact. And you know that this is a sign that you are ready to receive synchronicities in your life. That when they come to you, you will see them. That when they come to you, you will acknowledge them. And that you will take them into your heart. Understanding that they are confirming you are on the right path. Although you are enjoying this sacred relationship between you and the butterfly, you feel no need to make her stay. And as she gently lifts off and starts to fly into the atmosphere of the garden, you are completely content. And you feel a freedom and confidence that is new. You gently stand up out of the chair and you begin to make your way out of the garden, back along the path, knowing that you've made a different kind of connection and entered into a harmonious relationship with the universe. That this relationship is supporting your highest good and the highest good of all. And as you begin to come back into the room where you are, you take some nice deeper breaths, allowing yourself to return to this present moment, to return to your body, and sending love and gratitude to yourself for taking the time to do this meditation, and to the universe for all the support it offers you. You can, whenever you're ready, open your eyes. So I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Let me know your experiences, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.